What up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 6, Episode 2. So if you haven't seen Episode 2 of Season 6 of Tyler Perry's The Oval, turn this video off, go watch the episode, come back and watch this video. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. It's a simple, free, anonymous way, the easiest way that you can help support my channel. I'm not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words and say and so and like 1,000 times. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may slow my speaking down to regain my thoughts. Anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. Also, comment below what you would grade this week's episode, what you thought of it, if there's anything that I left out or forgot or was off on in particular, or you have a difference of opinion or an opinion in general, leave in the comments, please. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. This episode wasn't bad. I'm gonna put it in between a B- and a C+. It wasn't a bad episode. There was some funny moments. We had that shocking shit at the end of the episode. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in between a B- and a C+. The grade may change at the end of this review, or it may stay the same. We'll see. Last Chance, Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 6, Episode 2. If you haven't seen it, turn this video off so you don't get any spoilers. So, the episode begins where we left off in last week's episode, in the premiere episode, where Sam drops this big bomb that Simone and Bobby are sleeping together. And I couldn't remember if they slept together or not, but I guess they did. Like, they basically confirmed it in this episode. I couldn't remember. I knew she was trying to seduce Bobby, but I didn't remember if Bobby actually slept with her or not. I knew he didn't sleep with Priscilla. I need my eyebrows. I knew he didn't sleep with Priscilla, but I couldn't remember if he slept with Simone or not. So Eli tells Sam, repeat what you just said about Bobby and his wife. So Donald walks in. He's like, what's going on? Sam tells Eli to ask Bobby. So Eli asks Bobby, are you fucking my wife? And then Simone butts in. She's like, how dare you accuse me? I'm not sleeping with Bobby. Like, I've been nothing but faithful to you, just as faithful as you have been with me. No, she said, I'm not sleeping with Bobby no more than you're sleeping with Victoria, basically. So then Simone checks Sam, because she's like, and who are you to say something like that? And why would you say something like that? And Priscilla chimes in. She's like, he's only saying that because me and him are having problems, and I went on a date with Bobby, so he wants to, he's just mistaken, and he wants to and he's jealous of Bobby. This is what Priscilla says. And Sam's like, I'm not jealous of Bobby. But Donald, then he sends Sam, Bobby, and Max out of the Oval. Before Sam leaves out, he apologizes to Simone. And Simone's like, save your apologies. It's crazy that she did all them dramatics and she actually was sleeping with him. I couldn't remember if she slept with him or not. But I was like, girl, but even at the time, I didn't know she slept with him. I was like, girl, you still was trying to seduce him and you was trying to sleep with him. So even though you didn't, don't try to act like you didn't try to or whatever. But then we found out that they did sleep together. So when they leave out of the Oval Office, Max starts going off on Bobby, about him keeping his dick in his pants. Simone comes out and demands to speak with Bobby in private, and Bobby goes with her, although Max is against it. He's telling Bobby, no, don't do it. Back inside the Oval, now it's just Donald, Priscilla, Victoria, and Eli. And Donald, he's like, well, Priscilla, he's like, we don't need you here. You can go back to the kitchen. So she's like, no, I was giving my proposal to Eli. And Donald's like, and what is the proposal? So Priscilla's like, well, I want to go talk to Hunter because and Donald's like, why? And Priscilla's like, because he's beginning to trust me and I think I can open up a line of communication. So Donald's like, okay, fine. So he calls Cal to have Cal alert Hunter's men to that Priscilla is coming up. So when Simone and Bobby get in this room together, Simone starts asking Bobby, how did Sam know that we were sleeping together? And Bobby's like, I assure you, ma'am, he doesn't know anything. He was just fishing. So then Simone then asks Bobby if he's also sleeping with Priscilla. And Bobby, he basically reminds Simone, like, you and I aren't in a relationship, so what I do on my time off is none of your concern. And then Simone, she starts coming on to Bobby, and Bobby's like, no, I'm not going to do it. But Bobby is just a sweet ass. So he literally a sweet ass. So then Simone reminds Bobby, like, you were the one that showed me the video of Victoria and Eli. And then she starts hiking her dress up, sitting on the dresser, on the table, whatever. And she's like, she basically demands him to have sex with her right there. And of course, he tries to fake like he not, like, this is not a good, we're not going to do this. But he gives in, and they start having sex. So Donald and them, they call upstairs. Hunter answers the phone. Priscilla tells him she wants to come up there to talk to him to make sure he's okay, and tells him to tell his men to stand down and tell them that she's coming up there. And Hunter's like, okay, but make sure you come by yourself. And then Hunter hangs up the phone. He tells Isaiah to let Priscilla come up when she comes. So Priscilla and Donald, they come out the Oval, and Donald's basically going over with Priscilla, like, what they trying to get out of Hunter. And of course Sam is there, and he's like, Priscilla, you're not going up there. And Donald's like, she doesn't have a choice. Sam starts maxing out. Donald tells Max to escort Sam out of the building. And then Max has Alonzo and that other agent escort Sam to the parking garage to his car. So then we go back to Nancy and Richard's house. Dale is apologizing to Nancy for being an inconvenience because he has nowhere else to go. So, and Nancy's like, you're not an inconvenience. I just want my husband. They start drinking. Dale asks Nancy what happened to Barry, and Nancy's like, we still don't know what happened to him, but I know Sharon's going to be upset. And she's like, I can't believe my husband wants to divorce through all of this while all this is happening. And, she starts getting more drunk, drinking more liquor. And she's like, I don't usually drink alcohol. So Alonzo and the other agent, they get Sam to his car. And as they get Sam to his car, they see Richard is leaving. So Richard goes over to Sam to try to figure out what's going on. And tells Richard and he tells Sam that he's leaving. And Sam then tells Richard that Priscilla is going up to talk to Hunter. And of course, Richard doesn't seem surprised because Priscilla told Richard she was going to do this before she went to the Oval to talk to Donald and Eli and them. So Richard tells, Sam, that Hunter and Priscilla have been flirting back and forth, but he assures Sam that Priscilla is only flirting to get information out of Hunter, and that she'll be fine. She knows how to handle herself, whatever the case may be. I can't remember I can't remember if Sam knows that Priscilla is CIA. I can't remember. I don't know. So Sam tells Richard that they're making him leave and asks Richard to stay a little longer to make sure that Priscilla's okay. And Richard says okay. And then Richard tells Sam that he asked Nancy for a divorce. And he wants Sam to go check on Nancy and make sure she not, wilding out again, trying to hang herself or dealing with rockadoochies or whatever the case may be. And Sam's like, okay. So Priscilla she walks up to the residence. There's guns drawn on her, laser guns, whatever the fuck. Isaiah, Hunter's main guy, has Priscilla stand down. And as Priscilla's about to walk to the bedroom, she runs into Jason. And I'm just like, so nobody's surprised to see Jason. But I can't remember if Priscilla knew Jason wasn't dead or not. I can't remember, but yeah, it's just like nobody seems to be surprised to see Jason. He's supposed to be dead, so that's the thing that's crazy to me. So Jason's like, are you about to go do the dirty with my dad? And Priscilla's like, no, I'm not. And Jason's like, I would love to watch you clap those cheeks. And I was just like, Like, why would they make his character say that? Like, I know his character is a little menace or whatever, but like, why would they make him say that? It was so cringy. It was funny. I chuckled when he said it, but it was just like, why would they make his character say that? It was cringy. So Priscilla, she brings up Jason, you gonna go to jail, you gonna go to prison. Jason basically says, like, my mom is to blame for all the shit that's done happened, like me beheading Ruth's twin, or me killing raping and killing the maid Jean, all the stuff he done did. He's blaming it on Victoria, and he thinks he's gonna get off. Which he might. He back in his father's good graces. I mean, we never left his father's good graces, but he with his father, so you never know. So Priscilla finally enters the residence where Hunter is. Hunter asks if she was sent up there to talk him down or to kill him. And she's like, no, I came to talk to you. So he's tapping on the bed beside him. He's like, how about some pillow talk? So Priscilla, she takes her shoes off and she joins him in the bed. She fully clothed, though. So she tells him that they have about 9 hours to clean the place up before the rest of the staff comes. And Hunter's like, why? And Priscilla's like, well, we don't want the press to find out what happened. She's like, it'll be bad for you. And Hunter's like, well, Eli and them, they're the ones that started it. And Priscilla's like, well, you can outsmart Eli. You just have to figure out how. Then she tells she tells Hunter to open up a line of communication with Eli and them so they can come to a resolution and help the wounded get some medical attention. And Hunter's like, if I send the wounded out there to get tended to, Eli and his team will know that we're less in numbers, and they'll suspect that we're weaker. And Priscilla's like, Eli is not coming up there. He was so shook up after it all. He don't know what to do. He's all over the place. And then she mentions again the wounded, they need medical attention. And Hunter's like, no, because if they go out, they'll get arrested. And Priscilla's like, I won't let that happen. She's like, that won't happen. She's like, let me handle it. So mind you, this is all coming from, because they don't even know she's CIA. So if you think about it, this is all coming from the chef, the cook. So it's just like, why are we putting so much faith in the cook? It's crazy. But either way. So Hunter's like, I'm not leaving this room. And Priscilla's like, don't worry about it. Let me handle it. And, Hunter's still flirting. Like, I got something you can handle. Ha, ha, ha. And Priscilla's like, she promises Hunter that after this whole crisis is over, that she'll sleep with him. And he all geeked up. And then she leaves the room. But that she rolls her eyes after she's like, I got this nigga hooked, basically. That's if her plan follows through. So we go back to Bobby and Simone, who fixing their clothes up after they just did the do. And Bobby's telling Simone, we can't do this anymore. We're not doing this anymore. And Simone's like, we're going to do this as much as anytime I want to do it. And then she tells him, you can't sleep with Priscilla anymore. He's like, you can't tell me what to do. And she's like, yes, I can. Then she tells him she's his new stalker. And I'm just like, weirdo. So Bobby, he comes back to his post. Max tells him, like, I could smell Simone all over you. You should at least got naked so I wouldn't smell her perfume on you. Then he reminds Bobby, like, Simone and Priscilla are only giving you this any type of play just to make their husbands jealous, mad, whatever the case may be. And Bobby's like, yeah, I know that. He's like, I don't care though, because he's like, I don't give a fuck. You know what? I am crazy. He's like, he's like, I know, but I don't give a fuck. He's like, it's convenient. So then Max brings up, like, Sam shot you over Priscilla, so what do you think Eli will do? And Bobby's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm Bobby, baby. He just don't give a fuck. So we go back in the Oval. Victoria then drops the bomb to Eli that Donald is in the closet and that he's sleeping with Kyle. And Eli's like, Donald, I don't care about any of that. We all have secrets. And Donald's like, so how about you tell me some of your secrets? And Eli's like, oh, I don't have any secrets. And Donald's like, but you just said we all have secrets. And Donald's like, Eli's like, well, I don't have anything major. And Victoria's like, so that's all you gonna say, Eli? That's all you don't care that Donald's sleeping with an agent? And Donald's just like, Victoria, please. And Eli's like, Victoria, please. And Donald's like, maybe I should leave the room. And then Eli's like, no, Victoria, you need to stop what you're doing. So then Victoria leaves. And when she leaves out, Bobby and Max are at the post outside the door. So when she comes out, she gets all close up on Bobby. She smells Simone on Bobby, just like Max did. And she's like, she tells Bobby to come with her. She's like, you come with me. Then we get this final scene. Sam gets to Richard and Nancy's place. And he hears Nancy screaming and stuff. So I'm immediately thinking, okay, her and Dale then got super drunk and she in there, laughing or just talking or yelling or something about something. Totally nothing of the sort that I thought was, what I thought was going on was nothing compared to what was actually happening. So Sam busts into the house to catch Nancy ass sleeping with another goddamn man. And I'm just like, oh yeah, she don't need none of that liquor, none of them rockadoochie drugs, none of that shit. Where the hell did Dale go? Did she kick him out to get some dick? I was just like, I can't believe you, Nancy. You was just sitting right there talking about you want your husband. And he talking about divorcing you because he found out that you cheated and had a child that wasn't his. And you still out here cheating on him. I guess not cheating on him because y'all is in a situation right now, but it's still cheating. This is like, I'm just like, Nancy. Like, I be wanting to root for Nancy, but then it's like she do shit like that. And that's how the episode ends. Like I said, I would put it in between a B- and a C+. It wasn't bad because I wasn't expecting that shit with Nancy. And then to have Jason say, I would love to watch you clap those cheeks. It was just so cringy, but it was a little key. I ain't gonna lie. It was just little moments where I was like, okay. So I would put it in between a B- and a C+. Anything in the next episode? We see in the next episode, Nancy's super drunk. She gonna regret the shit once she sober up. Where the fuck did Dale go? Why would he leave her unattended when she told him she don't drink like that? But it's still like, you a grown-ass woman. You supposed to know how to control yourself. So that's crazy. I wonder if Sam gonna go straight and tell Richard or if he gonna tell Nancy that she need to tell him. I'm wondering what else gonna happen. Is Priscilla gonna get her way and get the wounded checked out and open up a line of communication? If she does, I feel like that's gonna make Victoria jealous because she can be like, how this bitch do it? And she ain't even sleep with him. We'll see. Is Jason gonna get anything that he deserves to come to him? We'll see. But yeah, those are my little thoughts of what have yous for this week's episode and what's to come. Comment below what you thought of this week's episode, what you would grade it. If there's something I forgot about or was off on or I left out or you just have an opinion, comment below. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you sat here for 19 minutes and watch this review, you can take 5 seconds to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It's easy. It's free. It's anonymous. Like I said, it takes 5 seconds to do. It's the best way to help support my channel. And yeah, so just like and subscribe, comment below. Thanks for watching this review, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.